Hi guys, welcome to my channel. So these are going to be messages for anyone with a sun, moon, or rising in the sign of Leo. What's the message for Leo today? Ooh, violent. So the Hanging Man flipped over in the deck, but we're going to take this card first, whatever it may be. So we have the Nine of Wands, the Hanging Man, and then let's get one more card. Okay, and we have the Page of Pentacles. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the Wheel of Fortune. So Leo, what I'm getting from this so far is that there's something that you're not willing to give up on, but you're thinking about how it's impacting you financially. You're torn between wanting this thing and about how it affects you financially with the Hanging Man, the Page of Pentacles, and the Nine of Wands. You don't want to let it go, but you're kind of stuck in your head about it. You don't know if this is the right financial decision, especially with the Hanging Man. You see that there's like coins falling out of his pocket. That's you thinking about this opportunity or whatever this is. And then with the Wheel of Fortune at the bottom of the deck, literally anything can happen, and that's probably why you're still holding on with the Nine of Wands. But also at the same time, you're torn, and you kind of want to slow things down to make sure that you're making the right decision. Why is the Nine of Wands and the Hanging Man here? Ooh, we have the Ace of Cups. Okay. We have the Nine of Swords. Ooh. And we have the Seven of Swords. So it feels like you were being lied to about the situation, be it with a person or with a job or a project. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the King of Wands. So this could go two ways. With the Ace of Cups and the Nine of Swords, if it's career related, then there's a project or opportunity that you were working on that you've been in your head about. You felt as though you weren't getting the entire picture with the Nine of Swords and the Seven of Swords. And then here with the Nine of Swords, in the window, there's an owl. So it's like you've been thinking really hard about this situation, trying to get as much clarity to make a decision with the best of your wisdom. And you're waiting for a sign. You're waiting for a sign or a message. And with the Seven of Swords here, you're not quite sure whether or not you're being used or if this is actually going to go anywhere, especially with the King of Wands at the bottom of the deck. It feels like someone persuaded you into a dead-end opportunity, or they're using you in some way. Maybe they're taking credit for your work, or they're not giving you the full credit that's due. Maybe they're cheating you out of wages or any perks that may come with this project. However, if it is a love situation, then you found out that someone isn't who they say they are. But for some reason, you still want to give to it. With the Ace of Cups and Nine of Swords, it keeps you up at night, whatever you're thinking about. Apparently, this person's been very shady towards you with the Seven of Swords. And it keeps you stuck in your head because on one hand, you want something to come of this, and then on the other hand, you feel as though you're not getting anywhere because you don't know who this person really is. And then with the King of Wands at the bottom of the deck, this person's a smooth talker. Maybe they were able to sell themselves to you or sell the idea of themselves to you. But the reality is quite different. Maybe they're very charming and persuasive, and they're good at convincing you to believe them. But at the end of the day, you're stuck wondering if they even told you the truth or not, or if they're really who they say they are. That is the case. Why is the Ace of Cups and Seven of Swords here? Let's clarify the Ace of Cups. Oh, Seven of Swords. So we have Temperance, High Priestess, okay, a few more flipped over, but it's fine. We'll take it. So we have the World. This is a lot of major arcana, just saying. We have the Sun card. We have the Death card. Jesus. We have the Emperor. Eight of Wands. Page of Wands. And the Knight of Swords. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the Moon. Quite frankly, this is probably a bigger issue than whatever I'm picking up on. And whatever it is, it's been going on for a very long time. Because you're still thinking about how the situation will balance out, if it does balance out, with Temperance, the High Priestess, and the World card here. It's like you want to have faith in the situation, but you know it's a losing game with the World card and the Sun here, and the Death card. Chances are you probably thought things would have changed for the better by now. But with the Emperor and the Eight of Wands, it seems like you know that things aren't changing. The change that does come in is short-lived with the Page of Wands here and the Knight of Swords. So they give you just enough to keep you invested, but not enough to soothe your anxiety. And this is really just the tip of the iceberg with so much major arcana. So if this didn't happen yet, it might happen over time. So this person or job or project does not seem very stable long term, especially with the moon card at the bottom of the deck, which is why you're so in your head about it. In fact, almost all the cards of being in your head or severely thinking about a situation is here. So you're extremely torn about this because for whatever little bit of progress that you do get with the Eight of Wands, it just kind of fizzles out with the Page of Wands. It comes in hot and then it fizzles out. And then with the Knight of Swords, it feels like they're cherry picking information to give to you, which is why you don't trust the situation at all. This is a lot. What are you guys getting into, Leo? Okay, so what is the outcome of this situation? Okay. We have the Seven of Cups in reverse. The fantasy is finally breaking. Ooh, okay. We have the Three of Wands, the Five of Cups, and the Hierophant. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the King of Wands again. This slippery, slippery snake. So Leo, it feels like, whether this be a person or a job situation, take it how it resonates. The veil of fantasy is finally being lifted to you. You're starting to see the cracks in this perfect idea that they sold you. With the Seven of Cups in reverse, Three of Wands, and the Five of Cups, you realize that it's really not as fruitful as they're making it seem. You realize it's not as fruitful as they make it seem with the Hierophant here. The entire duration of this connection or situation has brought you nothing but pain, made you do nothing but second guess yourself, doubt your abilities, and doubt what's to come next, even though you did have great faith in it. So I feel like with the Five of Cups and the Hierophant, you're committing to yourself rather than to this person or this job or project that you've put so much time and effort into. Because with the King of Wands, once again, being at the bottom of the deck, it's like you know this person is only using you for their own personal gain, and you're really not benefiting that much from this situation. However, you were loyal to the idea of it. You were fully invested, but the way they went about it and the things that they've showed you so far, you're just done. You know the truth. So what is the advice for Leo? The Empress. Let's get 2 more cards for Leo's advice. The Chariot. And we have the Seven of Pentacles. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the Four of Wands. So, Leo, your advice is choosing yourself and trusting your intuition is going to drive you to a much more successful place and will bring you so much more peace in a situation. By committing to yourself, you will not allow others to take advantage of you. And all the fruits of your labor should be yours. It shouldn't have to be shared with people who are just trying to pull the strings for you to be their little puppet. So, Leo, that is your message, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.